Who is stronger, Wonder Woman or Supergirl? It's a question that has fueled countless debates, comic book forums, and even heated discussions in university common rooms. And, for a good reason, Diana, Princess of the Amazons, forged in battle, trained from birth to be the ultimate warrior, a demigoddess, daughter of Hippolyta, and depending on the continuity, sometimes Zeus himself. Wonder Woman once held her own against Doomsday, the same menace that once killed Superman. She's gone blow for blow with Superman himself. The question comes down to their very natures. Wonder Woman's power is the product of divine blessing and unyielding, expertly honed discipline. The Greek gods have poured centuries into perfecting her. She's the best-trained warrior in comics maybe anywhere. In combat, her experience is a game-changer. She doesn't just rely on strengths, she knows exactly when and how to use it. She finds her opponent's weak spots, and she never, ever gives up. If you're putting raw physical power on a scale, Supergirl likely edges out. In a universe filled with gods, aliens, and heroes, there's room for more than one legend, and that's why the debate goes on. That Kryptonian physiology under a yellow sun is almost impossible to beat. But if the battle is about warriors' will, experience, and the triumph of spirit, Wonder Woman is peerless. During the Infinite Crisis arc, she survived being thrown into the sun. She's flown through collapsing black holes and pulled planets out of orbit. Magic is Krypton's Achilles heel. Diana, on the other hand, commands and resists magic as part of her arsenal. In stories where spells fly, Supergirl is at a rare disadvantage. In one famous fight, she took on the entire Justice League Wonder Woman, included and walked away under her own power. Her speed is nearly peerless. One blink, she's across the globe. That's what makes them both essential. Wonder Woman is the strategist, the heart of the Justice League, the unbreakable shield. Supergirl is the explosive power, the hope that soars above and inspires. In some tales, strength is measured in how many tons they can throw. In others, in the burdens they carry and the worlds they save. One punch, and mountains tremble. She's bested gods and monsters, carrying the weight of the Masira and the world on her shoulders. She's shattered magical constructs, blocked Omega beams, and even lifted Thor's hammer when universes collided. On the other hand, is the embodiment of raw, unfiltered Kryptonian might. She's a living solar battery, radiating power from every cell. But with all that strength comes youth, lack of discipline, and restraint sometimes. In a direct confrontation, her edge is in that power. But when things get complicated, when magic, tactics, or willpower come into play, Diana's centuries of expertise take the forefront. Her strength isn't just physical, it's also spiritual. There's something unbreakable within her, a sense that even when she falls, she rises stronger. One year, Kara is the star of the Showa, force barely controlled. The next, Diana rises as a near-unstoppable champion, overcoming the odds and adversaries that would flatten a lesser hero. She wields the lasso of truth, God-forged armaments, and of course, her indomitable willpower. Her strength, legendary. She has lifted tanks, toppled temples, and gone toe-to-toe with the likes of Superman on occasion. Her reflexes match the fastest bullets. She's a master tactician, schooled in hundreds of ancient martial arts. If you give her a problem, she doesn't just solve it, she obliterates it. When you consider the upper echelon of DC heroes, few are as iconic or as powerful as Diana of Damasira and Kara Zor-El. Kara Zor-El, Kal-El's cousin, Superman's equal, at least in potential. Under Earth's yellow sun, Kara gains the full range of Kryptonian abilities. Titanic strength. Faster than light flight, laser vision, freeze breath. You get the idea? In numerous storylines, she's been portrayed as even more powerful than her older cousin. The reason? She was older when sent from Krypton, and in some stories, her powers manifest with fewer restraints. She's yet to learn to hold back. Where Clark has spent years adapting, Kara's raw power comes out swinging. But there can only be one at the top. Or can there? Let's start with Wonder Woman. But then there's Supergirl. Stack up their feats, and things start to get interesting. But Supergirl? So, head-to-head. Kara, it's worth noting one crucial factor. Wonder Woman's resistance to magic is higher than Supergirl's. All this, and yet the comic book writers rarely allow either of them an unambiguous win. Storylines ebb and flow. Fans have watched them battle, often side by side, sometimes face to face. The truth is, their strengths are different. So who is stronger? In the end, the answer depends on the battle, the context, and the story being told. Maybe that's the point.